Hi everybody. It's me, Mikhail again. Just outside, just having some great time here by myself. Nobody's here, so nobody's here but me. But listen, this came up in my mind. I was thinking about this. Whatever, like a minute ago, and I was like, hey, maybe we should do a video about this. So today, sorry, it's the cars in the by. But yeah. So today I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on Little Charmers. I know, like, why do I keep talking about it? I haven't talked about it a lot recently. You realize all my videos have nothing to do about the show, but realize I think it's time to bring it up again. So, let's talk about Little Charmers today. Um, wait. Anyway, so sorry. If my eyes go left or right, my eyes are crooked. Sorry about that. I'm trying to look at the camera. But yeah, so let's just start before I do the thing they do with the Charmers, or one of the things. Anyway, so with the Charmers, it's a 2015 Canadian TV series, and it's literally just a show about Hazel Posey Lavender playing in the town called Charmville. What's my opinion on the show? My thoughts. And this is probably gonna be the title of the video. My thoughts on With the Charmers. That's gonna be the title of the video probably, but yeah. So my thoughts on With the Charmers is I like it. I actually like it. I don't like it a lot. I don't like it that much, and also I kind of dislike it. I like it, and I kind of dislike it at the same time. I like it just because like the show, like I don't know, it could be interesting to watch like when you're playing like a Mario game, which I do. I play Mario, and like I watch With the Charmers while I'm playing that Mario game because it would seem interesting to hear the music playing while With the Charmers. It's playing in the background, and yeah, and the reason why I dislike it is because of these problems I'm gonna tell you about. Okay, so problem one. Problem one. Bad quality one. Um, one of the reasons why I dislike the show is because like because when you're watching With the Charmers, they kind of waste time with some other stuff that is not when it's unnecessary to the episode we're watching. Why? Well, because like first of all, there's scenes. There are two scenes that are not that are unnecessary and are shown every single episode, and it just gets annoying fast. And since and sometimes it's even free. You know what those are. If you watch With the Charmers, and you know, but it's the Sparkle Up, the Charm House, and the Broomies, like cutscenes counterpart. Why are these annoying to me? Well, in my opinion, they kind of waste time, and it's kind of unnecessary. It's kind of unnecessary um, to be seen in an episode. Like they should only show at least once because you already know what's gonna happen. Like, oh, even like yeah, like like why can't you just like why can't the Emanators with the Germans just skip all those scenes and just like hey, sparkle up, and then just make them do the magic? Why do you have to show that sparkle up scene every single time, every single episode? And then the charm house scene, just take him to the charm house. Why do you have to show that um to the charm house song, which can get pretty annoying, and it can get a little it can get a little annoying. And then another thing, okay, and then the boomies. So next, problem two. Um, they kind of um, they kind of don't actually. Okay, so like say if you're saying like, oh, I know who to ask to go to the party with. They mention the person's name. Why is this annoying and why I have a problem with it? Well, the reason why I have a problem with that is because like I kind of like shows that say that, and then the camera just transitions to the character that they're gonna ask, instead of just mentioning the name. So it kind of annoys me, in my opinion. Problem three, um, my third problem with so is that they I actually just mentioned this, but in the in the plots, like in the episodes, of course, there's plots for every single for every there's really plots for everything, and the plots for the Charmers for the episodes, they're kind of too slow to actually show the problem or the plot happening on screen. What I mean by that is that they actually show scenes that I think are unnecessary with the episode. For example, I was talking about this, but you know that episode Gugu Gaga Chama, right? The one where Hazel turns into a baby, and then Posey now they have to find a way to turn it back into back to a normal self. They kind of slow with that one, mostly every single episode too, and that they kind of took it into a boring direction. Because first of all, if you watch the episode at the beginning of the episode, this is gonna include spoilers by the way. But basically, at the beginning of the episode, Hazel, Posey, and Lavender, just Hazel. Hazel and Seven are in bed, and then Mrs. Charming, or the Enchantress, comes in and reads a bedtime story, and then while she's reading Hazel's bedtime story, her magic mirror reminds them that the tea party and the birthday party are both on the same day, the following day. So, and then it takes and then Hazel promises to do that, and then so it's the next scene. Now that alone, I would say that took like a minute. I would say that actually took 2 minutes to sew all that the sword. I'll say it takes between 2 to 3 minutes to sew that whole beginning scene, and then next it shows Hazel posing Lavender planning the whole fun day, but Hazel forgot about it, and then she reminds them that she has to do the birthday party thing for her mother. Oh no, it was a tea. Oh no, she was planning a tea party. Yeah, so she was gonna do the third tea party, and then she was like, "Is it today?" And then they said yes, and then oh no, I forgot. I forgot I was gonna do that tea party thing for my mother. So so then next, her father Hazel's dad, Mr. Charming, says that they can have some time to have their fun day, and then here's the part that gets me annoyed the most. It literally shows like it really shows like a whole scene of them playing with Posey playing with the unicorns in Rainbow Fields with there's a couple more things. I forgot what happened. I forgot what else they did, but and then the last thing they did before Hazel's mother reminds them was they were playing princesses. So then Mrs. Charming, or the Enchantress, comes in and asks Hazel reminds Hazel that it's time to do her tea party. So then Hazel basically Hazel and the friends try to figure out something, and then they finally figure out that they should do a do-over like they should do like a do-over, like a paradox, whatever, like a time loop to do the things they didn't do yet on their fun day. So then they do that, and then after they do the old morning sparkle up scene again, they finally the plot finally comes in and Hazel turns into a baby. Now the only part about this is that we only have 5 minutes of Hazel as a little infant until and then Hazel's turned into a baby. They all arrive at Hazel's house, and then Hazel's parents notice her, and then they talk about what happened, or they talk about like what's gonna happen now, and then they decide to switch plans, and then the Enchantress will do the tea party, and Hazel will do the birthday party, and then suddenly, when Hazel gets a hug from the baby ogre, she turns back into her normal self. And the beginning part before Hazel turns into the baby, that'll probably take like 4 to 5 minutes to do all that. So my problem with that is that they take a long time until the actual plot of the episode starts, like the actual problem of it. And then another problem 4 is that every single plot of the episode is always caused by magic, Hazel's wand, or Hazel in general. So that's problem 4. Problem 5, kind of gotta go here. I only have three. My percentage is at 3%, so I gotta hurry. But yeah, another thing is that another problem is that they kind of what is this? Okay, so this will be my fifth. This will be my final problem for today. But my fifth problem with for the Charmers is that they always rehash. The animators are always too lazy, or the writers and animators are always too lazy to do the series. It just means they just rehash and just make episode plots they already done before, such as someone turn into a baby and them having to take care of them until they get them back to normal, and then switching bodies, And the annoying part is that in the SpongeBob episode, the algae's always greener. They switch bodies. Plankton and Mr. Krabs, they switch bodies through doing like a alternate universe kind of thing. But with the Charmers, it's just that lame thing again when they just switch bodies and voice actors play the opposite characters' bodies, So yeah, they always got kind of too lazy in making the episodes. So with the Charmers has some problems. And that's probably why some people hate it, is probably for that reason. And probably because it's also aimed for a girls' audience. But let's see whether it's aimed for a boys' audience, but it has some girls' episodes too. And Where the Charmers also has some boys' episodes too, like they're probably related to the boys of the show. But yeah, probably yeah, just to go there. If you want to check out with the Charmers, just be aware of all the things I said, and you eventually find all those problems and this once you watch the show. But if you watch with the Charmers and if you agree on me on these problems or bad qualities, then let me know and give a comment down below. But yeah, guys, I'll see you next video. Maybe I might make a video tomorrow about Canada Day. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'll probably make a video about saying a Happy Canada Day and stuff tomorrow. But for now, I just want to make this video about the Charmers and my problems with it. I still like the show, but I kind of dislike it at times for those problems. But yeah, guys, see you guys later. Bye bye.